Now from Cobb County, Georgia, a look there at SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Dylan Bundy gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we're catching the guy who's throwing the ball really good right now. His ERA is under 3 the last 3 outings, so he's keeping his team in the game and giving them a chance to win. He's got to get some run support. We see that today, then we may see him walk away with a W.
These Braves, as they take the field here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This guy's really making a nice adjustment, Matt. Look, that's the same pitch he threw 0-1, and he checked.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Alcides Escobar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets it. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Ready for another shot now. Alcides Escobar. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you got a guy on the ropes. He's really struggling here. You can't swing at bad pitches and bail him out. You got to make him throw strikes. This is where you got to bear down as a team, not just individually.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach. Now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
On to first is Escobar, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So a runner at first now with 1 away and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Has a look, now the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Calling for it, Hazelbaker. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Jack Williamson. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Jack Williamson.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. 1 hit. Digging in once again, Alcides Escobar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized, continue to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much. That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Misses. Ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Justin Verlander earns his 8th victory of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game. 3 hits. A nice shot there of the nighttime skies over SunTrust Park. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. Now batting, Curtis Granderson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, this has just been an inconsistent club. They got to be disappointed. I'm disappointed in them. I mean, they're like a sinking ship. 500 is that marker rate that kind of tells you what your club is going to be like. And they've just lost.
In is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And Jones puts it on the money. He's out at home plate. Ready for.
Leading off for the Braves. Second baseman, Devin Rabbit.
The 1-2 from Wainwright. Heading out towards shallow right. Granderson is under it. 1 down. And with that, let's take a moment. So striding in, Curtis Granderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back. Ready for another shot now. Curtis Graham is last at bat. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Worth. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There goes the runner. And now they're going to tag the runner from first out as he 8-5 tonight. Atlanta get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Now from Cobb County, Georgia, a look there at SunTrust Park. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Homer Bailey, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Edwin Encarnacion now, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Astros leave one, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Mariano Francisco, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Harold, any thoughts?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
And that'll bring up the speedy time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
To short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to first. Taken in by Carpenter, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Can't ask. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left.
Whoa, he hung that changeup. That ball was hit hard. Lucky to keep that one in the ballpark.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. He's set, and the pitch. Brett Lawrie is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
Swing and a liner. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And another foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and Lowry's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Ready once again, Homer Bailey. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2 out, bases loaded. Hit the other way out toward right field. Granderson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Digging in once again, Jack Williamson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Jack Williamson.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sliced hard on the ground, and this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me how they're going to manufacture. Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. To short, hit hard. 1 there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Curtis Granderson.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the up.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hazel Baker looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. His first home run of the season, and the Astros have pulled back even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Worth.
Here's Jason Worth.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that is off the wall in right field. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 from 4.
Into the box now, Chris Herman, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... In now is Yasiel Puig. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1 down the third baseline. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Matt Carpenter is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count. Well, the first two pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Back-to-back hits, and now they're in a position to break this inning open. You can bunt, you can hit and run, you can do a lot of things now to take the lead and really put some pressure on the defense.
Jonathan Broxton is on the pitch here in the eighth with nobody out.
Number 30, Jonathan Broxton.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones,
as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Cano is there for it. Digging in and looking for more, Blake Swihart. Last time through was a base hit, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. First and second now, one man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Brett Lowry. Head-to-head history against Jonathan Broxton, 1 for 6. And a high strike there, 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Rafael Hernandez will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Sean Rodriguez is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman.
Now at first base, number 16, Sean Rodriguez.
Victor Villanueva is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hernandez racing back. Whoa! And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game. But it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is... the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready for another chance? Alcides Escobar. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's Robbie Cano now. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at 3rd, 2 men out. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away. So a big moment in the ball game here. Jack Williamson, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at 3rd and 2 away. Drilled on the ground to short. Andrus has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. 2 left for the Astros, still tied 1 apiece. Jared Hughes enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Jeremy Hazelbaker stands in as he looks at a called strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Francisco Cervelli will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the 1st strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-2 count and the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Hit hard on the ground towards 2nd. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to 1st gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Kyle Crockett takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is under it, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Worth. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Lined into left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
Chris Herman, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it. Striding in once again, Devin Travis. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Rafael Hernandez. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Sean Rodriguez. His career line against Jared Hughes. 1 for 4. He's taken him deep once. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. 2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Granderson, and that's the 3rd out. So they go down without a whimper here. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. Jose Lobaton is going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th.
Jose Lobaton.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Hernandez moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Into the windup and the pitch. Alcides Escobar is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Now here it comes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Score remains tied 1-1. Pat Neshek takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ellsbury comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, Catcher.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number two.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Too high. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Here's the third baseman, Brett Lowry. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as Michael Tonkin gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ready with another 2-2. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Here's another 2-2. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Robinson Cano, a solo home run, number 11 for him on the season, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, somebody's anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen.
Number 13, shortstop.
In now, Jack Williamson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Mike Napoli now, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And the pitch. Hit hard towards second. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 3.
Ready for another chance? Curtis Granderson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's Jason Worth as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Digging in once again, Jeremy Hazelbaker, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Striding in once again, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Francisco Rodriguez enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. There's the hard stuff from K-Rod to start him out. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Benny Sasaki will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Stros slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Pat Neshek gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 2 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.